Hey, welcome back to another video. What I have here is a very special set of earbuds. It has active noise cancellation and it also has ambient mode. And these cost $80, 80 pounds. So it's under $100 and it really delivers. Some say it's one of the best value ANCs in the market. This type of design, the inner ear design, is already quite, good in terms of isolating noise because this is almost acting like an earplug. And this actually also acts as a second seal as well. You can see it slopes down, and this fits into the coca, the cavity outside the inner ear canal, quite well, creating a seal here. And so it's like a double seal plus active noise cancellation on top. So it actually cuts out all sorts of fan noise in the background, traffic noise. It cuts it all out completely. When it comes to like someone talking in the background, their volume is already suppressed and it suppresses even lower. I think better than some over ear headphones as well because of what I explained about the extra sealing. So these are great if you're working in a cubicle or, if you're commuting. Let's go back to the ANC. Does it hiss? And it does. If you listen with no music or ambient music or, chill out music, you will definitely hear a hiss. If you're, listening to hip hop and you're listening to above like 75% volume, you wouldn't be able to notice that hiss. On the other side of things, it has ambient mode. What it does is the microphones here will then pick up the background noise and actually feeds it into it along with the music. And actually it's a little louder than what you normally hear, so it actually is almost like super hearing. So then that means you could hear traffic noise while you're running. So it's great for joggers who appreciate the bass of these inner ear designs. Inner ear designs creates a seal, so it has better bass than these, for example. These are just earbuds, and those, let me just take these out for you.
So this is a visualization of the sound signature, and ratings.com is an excellent website for reviewing gadgets, and they actually do technical tests such as this, where they would play frequencies across a certain range and they would record their response, as in how high the volume of that said frequency. And I have the 79s and the AirPod Pros as a reference. So the AirPod Pros is the lighter line, and the Taotronics 79s is the darker line. And I have a copy of the 79s, and if I were to compare it with the 94s, I'm already alluding it's actually a strong bass. So it's a much stronger bass. So I would expect the line, if measured, would be higher here before it dips further down. Some people say it might be bassy, but that is not a bad thing because you could always tone down the bass, and then so you could bring out the highs and the mids. So it could be a clear earphone if you just want to hear more, a different style of music. So how do you do that? All you got to do is just play with the equalizer. So here's an example. Husavik, coming from the Eurovision film, highly recommend it. It's hilarious because Will Ferrell. What I've done is I've suppressed the bass and also increased the mids and the highs a bit more because there's a loud kicker drum in this song, right in the middle of her singing, as in the female vocalist. And I want to hear her more. I want her voice to be more prominent, and that's just how I like it. And so I just retuned it this way, and it does sound very clear, and it's much more balanced out for this song. So for sure, I do recommend these headphones because it has a large enough range where I could play with it and change to whatever signature I want it to be.
Let's talk about comfort. So people, as I mentioned before, people with small ears might not appreciate these because of this second seal here. It might push out their ears and it might feel uncomfortable because it's big. It is bigger. So let me just show you in terms of comparison. I have, these are the Bowtunes 21s, and you could see that these are definitely taller. So some people might not find that comfortable.
The lip sync test was quite good, so I'm going to up the ante and show you a game sync test to see how it performs in gaming. So this is the call quality test. What I'll do is I will play some cafe background noise, and this is roughly the volume that I hear in a cafe. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. This is the mic test. With the Taotronics SoundLiberty 94, I'm going to turn on the cafe noise,
In three, two, one. Can you hear my voice now, despite the cafe noise in the background? And I am going to walk around, see if you can hear any sort of interference, any traveling of noise from my footsteps. In terms of build quality, these are, quite solid piece. It is a very solid piece of plastic. And then let's look at the case. It's also plastic as well, and it's got a nice magnetic seal, and it's very easy to open because it has this little thing. And it's magnetic, so it won't fall out. This is a very standard feature, and this is USB-C. In terms of battery life, this is about 4.5 hours at 75% with ANC on, and then 7 hours without ANC. And you could charge these twice in the case. The alternatives to the Taotronics SoundLiberty 94 is possibly the Odd-Key EP95 because they're in the same budget range. This costs $20 less, £20 less, and it also has ANC. Um, the This website's Scarbear, I apologize if I pronounce it wrong, did a comparison between the two. And they did mention that the ANC on the Taotronics is much better because it has, here it is, because it's stronger active noise cancellation because of the ear following shape of the earpieces. So they were saying that the Taotronics have the second seal, right? So this is the first seal, and then there's the second. So it creates a better noise cancellation. Um, the Odd-Key picks up wind noises, unfortunately. So again, the ANC on this is much superior. But Odd-Key has better call quality and it's more comfortable. The sound signature is more balanced on the Odd-Key. They were saying that the Taotronics 94 is bass focus. So that's true. But like I said, like I showed you, you could dial that down. So yeah, if you feel that this might not be as comfortable, this is the way to go. I do recommend this website, by the way. It compares a lot of TWS earbuds, so do check these out for comparison reviews. Anyways, I hope this was a thorough enough review for to help you make a decision on the Taotronics 94. If you'd like to see more of these reviews, just like and subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye.